So one day I'm giving a tour. Back when I did Star Home Tours, I think it may have been the early part of it. I can't remember. It was a while back. It was back when I could drive, so that's all I remember. And I came past this place, and this guy on the bus started laughing. He was Hispanic, and literally just busted out laughing. Wouldn't tell me why. The next time I had a tour with the same kind of thing happened, and this guy started laughing and wouldn't tell me why. The third time it happened, I said, "I'm sorry, this has happened to me twice already, and I really would like to know what's so funny." And that's when I found that apparently pinches tacos. Pinches is Spanish for fucking. So the place technically is called fucking tacos. And I was not aware of that, but apparently now I am. Here's another view. You can see the view here of the Chateau Marmont. Like I said, it's a stunning place. It really is beautiful in here. This is a lovely walk home. I'm really enjoying this. All right, now, don't it always seem to go, you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise and put up a parking lot. Now, that song is called Big Yellow Taxi. The song's called Big Yellow Taxi, and it's by Joni Mitchell. And this is where it was. What used to be here was called the Garden of Allah. Now, the Garden of Allah was all these bungalows. It was run by a woman named Ala Nazimova. Ala Nazimova was like Rudy Valentino's ex. And had a swimming pool here that was in the shape of the Black Sea. And these bungalows. And everybody partied here. Weekends, a lot of weekend party and stuff like that. All kinds of shit happened here. And it all went on, in this thing here. So they called it Paradise. And eventually, it all got torn down. They had a big party. You can find out stuff about online. They had a huge party the night before it closed. And then the place closed. They tore it down. And they built this parking lot with a Lytton bank in it. It just looked like crap. Eventually, the Lytton bank went away, but everything else stayed there. And then, whatever. Now all of that's gone. The reason why this wall is up. The whole thing was torn down, and now it's an empty lot again, and they're going to be building something else. So they paid Paradise, put up a parking lot, and they took that parking lot down and are putting up something else. That's too long for the song, I know, but that's just the way things go. Now, if I can see it here, and I'm not sure that we can, but again, we've got the view here. I don't know if it's going to be feasible or not. But give me 1 second, so I'll find out here. And I don't feel like stopping this thing because I'm just not in the mood. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it is there. Okay. So here's what I want you to notice. If you look up there, you can see a Hollywood sign. There it is. That Hollywood sign. Now, the Hollywood sign is up there. Let me zoom in on it. I'm sorry, I was quiet. I was taking some pictures. So I apologize for that. That Hollywood sign. The letters are each about, about 3 feet tall, 4 feet tall. But that brown house to the left of it, right there, that used to be Usher's house. Until not too long ago, that was Usher's house. Now, when I've done tours in the past, we go around there because you drive around and would see where John Belushi died. And then you come back around out that way. And apparently Usher had made arrangements with the Chateau Marmont to have room service. So there's pictures I have of them delivering room service and the empty room service trays at the bottom of the steps and all this kind of stuff. But I just think it's kind of interesting to be able to get room service. Hi, I'd like Eggs Benedict in the morning, and bada bing, bada boom, bada fuko, there they are. Now, one more thing about this whole intersection here. This drive-through here, this making this thing a triangle, did not exist all the time. What used to be here was called the Garden of Olives thing I say here. This was Pandora's Box. Tarantino made a fake version of it because it's been gone, as you can see. But for the movie over by where I live. But the Pandora's Box was a nightclub for teens, and all kinds of different bands played there, stuff like that. Well, they tore it down one day. And there was a big riot. In fact, there's a movie called The Riots on Sunset Strip. You can read about it. Just type in Google in the Sunset Strip riots, stuff like that, and you see everything all about it. Bless you. So this is where Pandora's Box used to be, and then when they shut it down, I said all that stuff started happening. It was it was just mayhem because you know how kids are. That's all. I know. It's okay. You don't have to. You know, you're gonna hit me anyway. Now, if you ever watched the film Sunset Boulevard, uh, oh shoot, I'm not going to walk down that far. Right down the street down there is the apartment building where Dorothy Dandridge was murdered. I'm sorry, died. Um, that's a me thing. I like Dorothy Dandridge a lot. Anyway, what I want to point out to you is a couple things. One, God, there's going to be a lot going on here. One thing you're going to point out to you is here's what you see. You see, I was talking about Sunset Boulevard. So when you watch Sunset Boulevard, there is a scene in Sunset Boulevard that actually takes place at Schwab's drugstore. Now, there were a couple of Schwab's, but the main Schwab's and the one that they filmed that in was up here. Now they built this whole shopping complex here, but this was Schwab's here. And in the movie, if you could stop it at the right time, things like that, you can catch some things because what you can see is here, and you see that building right there in the background. Obviously, it didn't have the UPS sign up for it or something like that, but you can see the building. It's very distinctly the building and the architecture, everything about it, and then the view looks up, so you can see that literally looking out the window there during Sunset Boulevard. Now, that entire building there, that whole building used to belong to Groucho Marx. He owned the whole thing, and Groucho still supposedly haunts, if you believe in ghosts, but Groucho still supposedly haunts the building. Um, oh, that's interesting. Just street art, street words, street graffiti, street whatever you want to call it. I just find fascinating. I don't understand why. So next time you watch Sunset Boulevard, what you're going to see, and again, pause it because he shows it. He talks about Schwab's being where everything happens and all this kind of stuff. You see the people just scarfing down through really fast. But it was, in the literal sense, it was right here. This was Schwab's. And that's the view you see right there. And then you're looking up Laurel Canyon, going all the way, way up there. Now, the Laugh Factory, Greenblatt's closed. Greenblatt's actually was put up over where the Laugh Factory is, and then it was closed. Laugh Factory, again, is another one of those, it's a great comedy club, things like that. Greenblatt's was wonderful. It's a shame Greenblatt's closed down.